Aboriginal Elder Warrabi and Old Man Jack the Swagman by KrisBrown 2024. Gather round, friends, and listen close to the tale of Aboriginal Elder Warrabi and Old Man Jack the Swagman. A story of unlikely friendship, adventure, and the power of storytelling. In the sun-scorched Australian outback, Warrabi, a wise and respected elder of the Indigenous tribe, sat beneath the ancient eucalyptus tree, watching the stars twinkle to life. His eyes, weathered by the harsh desert winds, sparkled with a deep understanding of the land and its secrets. The tribe's children would often gather around him, mesmerized by his tales of ancestors and the Dreamtime. One evening, as the moon was rising high in the sky, a rustling in the scrub announced the arrival of Old Man Jack, a swagman who had wandered into town from afar. His dusty boots and tattered hat told tales of countless journeys along the dusty tracks and rivers of Australia. Jack had heard whispers of Warrabi's wisdom and sought him out, hoping to learn from the elder's vast knowledge. As they sat together under the starry sky, Warrabi noticed Jack's weathered face, etched with lines of experience and hardship. The old man's eyes seemed to hold a deep sadness, as if carrying the weight of countless stories untold. Warrabi nodded knowingly, sensing that this stranger carried a tale or two worth sharing. "Tell me, Old Man Jack," Warrabi said, his voice low and soothing, "what brings you to our land?" Jack's eyes clouded over, and he began to speak in a gravelly voice, his words dripping with the weight of years. "I've been traveling for so long," he said, "searching for something I once knew but lost. A place where memories fade like sandstorms on the wind." Warrabi listened intently, his eyes locking onto Jack's. As Jack spoke, the elder's gaze seemed to weave a web of connection between them, drawing forth stories long buried beneath the surface. "You see," Jack continued, "I was once a bushman, living off the land as it should be lived. But life took its toll, loved ones passed on, friends drifted away, and I found myself alone with only my memories to keep me company." As Jack spoke, Warrabi nodded knowingly. He sensed that this old man was not just sharing his story, he was searching for a way to reclaim his sense of purpose. The Aboriginal elder leaned forward, his eyes aglow with wisdom. "Old Man Jack," he said gently, "you have come to the right place. The Dreamtime runs deep in these lands. I will teach you how to listen to its whispers." And so began their journey together, a tale of unlikely friendship forged in the heart of the outback. Warrabi shared his knowledge of the land and its secrets with Old Man Jack, teaching him how to listen to the whispers of the Dreamtime. As they walked through the desert landscapes, Jack's eyes sparkled with renewed wonder and curiosity. As they sat beneath the stars once more, Jack began to share his own stories, tales of adventure on dusty tracks and rivers, stories of people who had left an indelible mark on his soul, stories that had been waiting years to be told. Warrabi listened attentively, his eyes shining with compassion and understanding. And as they shared their stories back and forth like threads on a tapestry, their bond grew stronger. One night, as they sat by a campfire under a star-filled sky, Warrabi leaned forward and placed a gentle hand on Old Man Jack's shoulder. "Remember this," he said softly. "Your stories are not just yours alone. They belong to this land, to your fellow travelers on life's journey. Share them freely, that others may find solace in their own struggles." Old Man Jack smiled for the first time in many years. His eyes shone with gratitude as he realized that he had found not only a friend but also a sense of purpose. And so they continued their journey together, through deserts hot and cold, across rivers wide and narrow, sharing tales that bridged cultures and generations. For in those starry nights beneath the outback skies, Warrabi and Old Man Jack discovered that stories had the power to heal wounds old and new, to bring people together, and to illuminate even the darkest corners of our hearts. Now gather round once more, friends, let us share this tale as it has been passed down through generations, that we may honor Warrabi and Old Man Jack, that we may remember the power of storytelling, and that we may find solace in our own shared journeys upon this sacred earth.